This is the final call for all passengers flying to Tbilisi.
I'm very, very excited. I'm in Georgia. It's a part of the world that I've never been to. Come on, look at that. And I can't wait to see what it has in store for a chef like me.
This is where I embarrass myself. Hits the spot, I love it.
I'm starting my trip in Georgia's capital city, Tbilisi.
We've got Turkey and Armenia over there. We've got Azerbaijan over there. We've got the Black Sea. We've got all of that culture that goes with it. And from a food point of view, that gets incredibly exciting. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to learn, to get inspired, and eat some of the most delicious food.
I'm diving straight into the heart of the city with the largest food market, the Deserters Bazaar.
You can always learn so much about a country by the market. I've got no preconceived ideas of the food and the food culture here. Gamajoba, look at these beautiful spices. So this guy here is just doing walnuts, and I can already tell that like walnuts are massive around here. I love the way they're recycling all these bottles and making these beautiful chili sauces. I mean, this has got to be like the best way to go around a market. It's beautiful. Wow, that's like a sweet and sour plum with chilies. I mean, that sauce could be massive back home. That with fatty pork and grilled lamb, roasted duck. You can tell that these guys are serious about food. This is all about flavor and contrast. I love it. Madloba. Thank you. Look, what I've got is a little link up with a chef that I follow on social. So I'm gonna give her a bell. I'm hopefully gonna get her down here and she can kind of curate me through what's going on. Mariko, it's Jamie, Oliver, how are you?
Simple as that, I've got my guide to the market.
Mariko!
Oh my God! I can't believe this!
How nice to meet you.
I can't believe
What a
this.
pleasure. Look at these beautiful herbs.
Yes.
Winter savory.
Yes, yes, this is what it is.
Very good with beans.
Yes.
And lamb.
Yes.
But I've never seen the roots. That's beautiful.
And this is Thai basil.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Oh my God. Oh. Limey.
Yeah, yeah.
peppery.
Yeah. And another one, the staple spring Georgian herb is tarragon.
I always feel you can tell a lot about a country by how they use herbs.
We use a lot of it.
So what would you say is the most definitive Georgian herb?
Coriander is the smell of my childhood, really, because my granddad would take it from the market, and kids were waking up with this smell. Ara, es arguinta. He doesn't let me talk.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to see what you do and taste those flavors and textures.
Please come. I'll be very happy.
15 minutes from the market is the area of Marjanishvili, where Mariko's opened her restaurant.
So tell me about this neighborhood.
Well, it's a residential neighborhood, very old part of Tbilisi.
So it's a bit more rustic.
This is not where you normally open a restaurant,
Okay.
you know? And,
So is this the restaurant here?
yeah, this is it.
I
Please,
love-
welcome.
oh, look at this. That is very cool.
Laid back and super stylish, Mariko's restaurant, Shavilomi, or Black Lion, is famous for serving up traditional Georgian recipes with a beautiful contemporary style. And there's one dish on the menu she says I have to try.
So welcome to my kitchen.
Whoa! So look at all this beautiful stuff. So what are we actually making?
This is called pkhali. Pkhali is basically any vegetable with walnut sauce.
So it's the
but,
sauce that defines
yes,
the name, not
sauce.
the vegetable.
Yes, exactly.
Love that.
We need ground walnuts, then the dried marigold.
Ground coriander.
Ground coriander is must.
Nice.
Yes, salt, and then we need vinegar.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell me when.
Yeah, okay. Go. We need a lot of it. And I'm gonna put this all together now. Crush some garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all right? Is that all right for you?
Yeah, good enough. And this is basically it, basic walnut paste. What I'm gonna do with it now, I have some blanched spinach.
So this is a nice way of dressing vegetables then. So you could use spinach, blanched kales, Swiss chard.
Yeah, any
anything like that.
greens.
So that's fascinating. So you've basically made an uncooked
Yes.
mothership walnut sauce, spices, garlic, salt, vinegar.
And all we need is the fresh cilantro. Then if we could put some pomegranate seeds in it,
Ooh.
and then it would be finished. And it has the sweetness and a little sour taste, and then it's pretty because
Yeah.
it's red.
Spinach pkhali done. I can't wait to tuck in. But Mariko's not finished there.
This is like, I would call it a Georgian meze, and it comes with a plate called gobi.
Ah, right, the bowl is called
Yes,
gobi.
the bowl, yes.
Okay.
Bowl is called
So
gobi.
what is-
The word megobroba, which means friendship, because people were eating from the same dish and sharing it, and they had to be friends.
I love it.
And then the cheese comes. Cornbread in the middle, and then this is it. Good
Look at
enough.
that.
Yeah.
What a picture. Cooking by colour. What a celebration of vegetables and herbs, nuts, spices. I mean, I'm starting to get a feel for Georgian cooking. You're driving meals with loads of vegetables and
yes.
herbs and salads.
Yes, exactly. This is the Georgian cooking.
So the only thing to do now is probably take it outside
And taste it.
Oh no, what a shame. So this is perfection out here, isn't it? The light.
Yes.
Just look at that. What a picture. Come on. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. I mean, for me, when I'm like thinking about, you know, what is Georgian cuisine, it's a little patchwork quilt of ingredients, flavors. I love it.
This is beautiful. Whatever you did in your,
Is this
on your
okay?
plate, it's so
My
much
little-
more beautiful.
It's like a painter's palette, isn't it? Yeah, you just thrown it on there. You're so excited. Sweet flavors. Super healthy. It's really delicious.
Yeah.
So this spinach is amazing. I never would have thought of making that base. The ground walnuts, the garlic, the vinegar, the spices, that base that you've used to season each and every one of these veggies, but with different herbs and maybe a little pomegranate or different fruit. Like, it is a genius concept. Like, honestly, when I get back home, I'm gonna look at veggies differently.
I've loved the hustle and bustle of city life, but I'm ready to move on, and it's time to hit the open road.
So I'm gonna go east to the wine region, which is very, very exciting. Everyone said, go to the wine region if you wanna get more culture and really nice regional dishes. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Hi.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Hi there, how are you?
Yeah, good.
How are you doing?
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna get in the front.
Welcome to Georgia.
We're heading 2 hours east to the vineyards of Kaheti, a region where 2/3 of all of Georgia's wine grapes are grown. But as it's lunchtime, I'm keen for a quick pit stop and a bite to eat.
The best place for preparing the bread.
Oh, really?
Do you want to stop?
Yeah, let's pull over here.
The village of Badaori is famous for its small bakeries where passing cars stop to buy their fresh bread on their way through.
Oh, wow.
გამარჯობათ.
Oh, look at that oven.
შეგვიძლია შიმი შემოვიდეთ. Okay, let's try that.
Wow, look at this. So look at that. She's just rolling it back on itself, stretching it out. She's put water on two ends. I imagine that's to stick it to the oven, right?
Yes.
And then she slaps it in. That is such a rustic bread. I love it.
შეიძლება გამზადოს თვითონ. Yes.
Really?
She's agrees.
I'll,
Okay.
I'll buy it.
Yeah,
so I won't
of
waste
course.
anything.
და ყველას ვიყიდიო.
ეს ნამი წვერებში
Okay, she made that look really easy.
Get it wrong, and this loaf is falling straight into the fire.
Well,
I can't believe how hard that is.
yeah.
So as you're doing it, you're getting cooked.
Yeah.
She's like incredible. It's really hot.
Right, next loaf.
I've let myself down there. The dough's quite soft and silky and amazing, and gravity's going against you. So you have to get it in, squeeze it up against it, and then pull it back on itself, and then it starts to set. It's actually harder than I thought.
On goes the lid to get the heat up.
Oh, the smell is so good. Fresh bread, baby. She's got it. See, look, I like.
Look at the shape. Wait a minute.
Okay.
The dragon.
That's not my finest moment, but it's got texture. Can I have a go? Getting it out of the oven is easier than getting it in. but it's such an amazing, ancient way to cook. Imagine that in the UK. This is full of culture. This is another level.
Time to give it a try.
Sit down, brother. Do you want my one that's a bit bonkers?
And to put it to the test, I've packed a few little treats from Tbilisi.
I bought this from the market. Look at that. In my country, we call this a picnic. Yeah, what do you call it?
Picnicky.
Really?
The almost same word, yes.
Really?
Yeah, we call it picnic as well. Yeah.
I mean, what's lovely about this bread, you got spongy bits, you got crispiness. It brings alive the cheese actually and the tomatoes. Wow, I love it. We should get going though.
Definitely.
I feel wine calling.
Yeah.
And it's calling to us from the breathtaking vineyards of the Kakheti region at the Pheasant's Tears Winery, where the vines are bursting into life.
Look at this. It's just absolutely stunning. You must be John.
Yes. How
You
are
alright,
you?
my friend?
Yeah. Great. Welcome. Beautiful spring day. Today is a special day. It's time of year to taste the new wine.
Haven't I turned up at a really good time?
It's a perfect time.
Georgian wine might be new to those of us in the UK, but they're said to be the oldest winemakers in the world.
So what makes Georgian wine so unique?
You have the history. They've been farming selectively farmed grapes for between 8,000 and 9,000 years.
It's so long. God.
We have 525 wine grapes today. Wow. So a huge amount of diversity. You have just about every soil type that you can find in France, Spain, and Italy put together in a country the size of the Netherlands. You know, where we're standing right now used to be the bottom of an ocean. The Caspian and Black Sea were joined, and then another range of mountains came up. The Caspian receded to the east, the Black Sea to the west, and that's why you have all this incredible rich layers of sedimentary rock below.
So really, as a winemaker, you're spoiled. You're spoiled. So really, you just got to listen to nature.
A kid in a candy shop.
Yeah.
Everything is possible.
Unlike wines that are aged in wooden casks, many traditional Georgian wines are matured in large clay pots, known as qvevris.
Qvevri means that which is buried below, and I think Georgia is the only country that has maintained a tradition of them planting them totally in the ground, submerged.
I've never seen anything like this before. I mean, I've seen a lot of winemaking, but this is another level. Underneath these holes, what is it, like a giant vase of some
Yeah, think about a gigantic terracotta egg, if you will.
Right.
So now is a very important moment. We have to check up on the wine, open up the qvevri, give birth to it.
Wow, I've never done this before.
Takes a little bit of strength on both sides. We do it 1, 2, 3, lift up. There we go.
So what you're doing now is something that has happened pretty much for 9,000 years.
Exactly.
Goodness gracious, this smells incredible.
It's saperavi, it's young wine, fresh, but should be full of life. Cheers. Kagui Marjus.
Wowzers. I mean,
It's a different world.
that is very different. Full of fruit. This hasn't been in barrel, has it?
No.
But there is a kind of sort of toasty character to it, which is amazing.
We call it birthing wine because it feels like you're waiting for a child, you know, and you're that kind of anticipation, excitement of all the love, all the sweat, all the work that went into making it, and then you have this moment, and I think it's quite beautiful.
I have to say, I've been coming to vineyards for quite some years now. I've never seen anything like this. And the anticipation of this, the idea that you've just sort of kind of popped the cork, as it were, but it is extraordinary.
This is an exciting moment for me to share with you, but I also have friends coming and would like to ask if you have time to stay for the feast. We call these Georgian feast supra.
That would be incredible.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much. This really is a feast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bless you all. Cheers. Georgian food is just like full of colour, full of flavours, full of herbs. Definitely loads of herbs. For me, what's been really powerful is the use of vegetables. Lots of inspiration for my future cooking, and what a lovely group of people. Visiting Georgia has been such an incredible experience.